Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Yahweh be in the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah be in the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now, when you got King James, two major points that I want to bring out, how he was against the Roman Catholic Church, and they was trying to come in and change the whole setup, and he saw this coming. And so while he had his power or whatever, he he made sure that he got the translators to translate the records, because these individuals was gonna come in and try to change things, and he seen it coming. So they had an English Bible, because see, he was the king of Britain, France, Ireland, and they was dealing with that English Bible. And so he wanted to make sure he, while he had the power and recognition, and you know what I'm saying, um he had a pretty much a good reputation. He wanted to translate this Bible. And so look at what he says on his in his writings. He says, let me get right to the point. He says, for whereas it was the expectation of many, who is he talking about? Expectation of many. He's talking about the Roman Catholic Church. See, these Edomites, these red dragons that want to come in and start spreading their lies. He said, who wish not well unto our Zion. Meaning they wish not well unto the Israelites. They was trying to come in with their Christianity and their Macronism or Macronites, that God had did away with the Israelites, and all the apostles wasn't the apostles. Now they try to act like King James wasn't preaching. Now look what it say. Um, at the bottom of the screen, it says at the second paragraph, it says, "But among all our joys, there was no one that." Let me blow it up. He said, "But among all our joys, there was no one that more filled our hearts than the blessed continence of the preaching of God's sacred word among us, which is that inestimable treasure." See, he was someone who was dealing with preaching the word, man, and letting it be known that this was for the Israelites. Now, when you look at the bottom of the first paragraph, he says, let's blow this up. Starting at especially, he says, especially when we beheld the government established in your highness and your hopeful seed. See, that seed is talking about the Israelites. See, he was the king of a long line of kings, and they knew they was from the tribe of Judah. See, they knew they was from the tribe of Judah, and they was ruling at this time, and they knew that these dragons was gonna come and start to rule, because in 1492 they had already started the war. So by 1611, in the 1600s, he had seen how this takeover was finna happen. So from what was it, 1607 or 1605, cause they had a 30-year war pretty much. So 1608 to 1648, it was a major war going on. And he knew in the middle of this situation that the records might get lost. So he wanted to translate the records so that the hopeful seed who was hoping on being the elect of the nation of Israel could be saved. And he saved the records, you see. And he was a certified so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. And he knew these Roman Catholics who coming with this Christianity was going to bring all this witchcraft and all this stuff into the situation when they got rulership, because they was already dealing in witchcraft. That's why he wrote a book, Demonology. The book of Demonology was all against witchcraft, saying if you get a tattoo, you is pretty much participating in witchcraft. See, and anybody participating in any kind of witchcraft for any kind of reason, you was gonna go to jail and be put to death in his kingdom. And he ruled. He was the king of Great Britain, Britannica, France, Ireland, Scotland. See, and he was a defender of the faith. He was defending the faith. See, he was protecting the faith, not only the scriptures, but he was protecting the faith. And this is what these dragons don't want people to know. That's why they throw salt on, they pour dirt on his name, because they slander him, because that's their whole purpose. They devils, slanderers, Satanists, adversaries of God. This is what they do. But I just want to bring that out. Let me get a verse real quick. Because Apostle Paul knew this same thing. Acts 20 and 29. Apostle Paul from the tribe of Benjamin, he knew the same situation. He said, "For I know this, that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock." See, King James knew that these grievous wolves, these red dragons, was going to come in and bring up all kind of heresies and false doctrine and try to get rid of the children of Israel. He knew Psalms 83 and 4. See, he said, they have said, "Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are a confederate against thee." Now, Psalms 2 and verse 2 says the same thing, that the nations was going to come against the children of Israel, that hopeful seed. You see? Then I think in was it Jeremiah 33? Let's try that real quick at the bottom. Yeah, it says verse 24. It says, "Considereth thou not what this people have spoken, saying, the two families which the Lord have chosen, the northern kingdom, the southern kingdom of Israel, he have even cast them off." See, this is what the Christianity is saying. "Thus they have despised my people, that they shall be no more a nation before them." See, King James knew that these dragons was going to try to get rid of the nation of Israel, and he was trying to protect it. See, he was trying to make sure these records is certified, documented, and spread out through the kingdom. See, so these dragons can't come in here and tell no lies. The word can destroy them. And that's why when they got a foothold over the Israelites and chained them up, they say, okay, now we can outlaw the Bible. Now we can make a slave Bible. See, now we can rig the records and start making our own versions in 1881. Let's get that real quick. See if I can get to my gallery. In 1881, let's see if I can get to that real quick. Where are you? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There we go. Look at that. Birth of the modern Bible. See, this is what they was gonna do. And he knew it. We're dealing with their witchcraft. Westcott and Hort. They were two witches and warlocks. In 1870, they came up with a committee to try to get rid of the Bible. See, they had them start making all kind of versions with. In 1872, they went into the laboratory, started to rig the Bible. Look, New Testament, published in 1881. See, they went to taking books out the Bible. The Apocrypha, 1895. They took the Apocrypha, put that to the side, took that out of the records. See, these individuals was against the Bible, and they trying to rig the Bible. King James knew it, and he said, before these red dragons get it, let me hurry up and make a certified, translated, undeniable record of these Hebrew scriptures, so nobody can lie and say anything. And he already had a hater hating on him, talking about he was some kind of a homosexual. But he didn't know about it when he died. Then the Edomites tried to say he was a homosexual and that he was some kind of white man. See, he knew they was gonna try to lie, but they couldn't lie. Let's go back to the thumbnail. They couldn't lie all the way because guess what? His picture was on a leather, a cloth situation, so they couldn't change it. They couldn't whitewash it because it was made of cloth. Mind you, a lot of these individuals was mixing. A lot of the men was mixing with the Edomites and everything, so a lot of them had lighter complexions. But he was a certified Judite. His forefathers went back to the nation of Israel and to the tribe of Judah, and they knew it. They got it in the records. But I'm going to leave it there. All praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rekakadash. Double honor to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, descendants of slaves scattered around the globe on slave ships and through many captivities. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.